In the spring of 2013, in the rolling hills of southeast Iowa, Jason and Angela Johnson launched Lucky George Farm. It had been their dream to live on a small farm, raising and growing their own food while being good stewards to the land. Without realizing it, the couple stumbled upon a successful strategy to produce pork with a purpose instead of pork with a profit. What grew from their hard work has gone far beyond their wildest dreams.
It fit the way that we wanted to farm, which was hands-off, not intensive farming, hands-off, an extensive model, a traditional model rather than a conventional model.
On 20 acres, the Johnsons carved out a multi-species plan to pasture heritage breed chickens, geese, sheep, goats, cows, and pigs.
I thought, what if we could find a system that honored the animal and allowed them to grow to an older age, be raised outside, and in an environment that you could put many animals in. It produces a product that's different than what you would find elsewhere.
To help offset input costs, the family began selling various cuts at farmers markets in Iowa and Kansas. Word spread about their product line, and an urban audience started to take notice.
More products that you can offer, you can bring to the customer, drives an interest. So there's certain producers that maybe only have beef or maybe only pork, but if somebody walks up to our booth, they're like, oh, you have quail eggs, you have chicken eggs, you have mutton, which is an adult sheep. That's something that nobody sells. We have goat meat, and we have large black pigs. So, there's an interest there that just doesn't exist among other producers.
They had been searching for hog breeds that would meet their dietary demands and be hardy enough to thrive outside at Lucky George Farm. The Johnsons found all the characteristics they were looking for in the large black heritage breed.
We bought the farm for us. We did not buy the farm to be a business. And it was totally a shock and surprise the first 6 months when we found out other people wanted our meat.
Some of those other people showing interest in Lucky George products are part of a movement known as Koshan 555, a group that promotes heritage breed pork and those who produce it. Through culinary competitions staged across the country, organizers pair up top chefs with small family farms in an effort to raise awareness about the unique breeds.
And when you find it, it's small family farmers who are raising it. You can't exist on an industrial level. So it's almost every time that you buy heritage breed pork, chew on it, you're just supporting family farming. It's a direct hit.
Organizers at the Minneapolis semifinal Koshan 555 event began looking to pair up the Johnson family with a top chef who wanted to work with the large black breed. Jorge Guzman, executive chef for Surly Brewing Company in Minneapolis, Minnesota, answered the call.
It's a heritage breed that you don't see very often. So even promoting the fact that you're doing a large black, like people are like, well, what's that? Like, when's the last time you heard of a large black hog? You don't hear about them that often. And so that's part of what Koshan and Lucky George Farm, that organization is trying to promote heritage breed hogs, and large black is one of those hogs, and it's just a better product.
Guzman believes in supporting heritage breed production to educate consumers on the differences in taste and character found in Old World breeds. Guzman praised large black hogs for their marbled red meat and points out the fat has a higher smoke point, which produces a higher quality white lard.
You can tell how nice that fat is.
So what we have for you is...
With the win at Koshan 555 in Minneapolis, Guzman, his team, and Lucky George Farm earned a seat at the big table in Snowmass, Colorado, for the Grand Koshan. 10 teams from across the country went head-to-head in hopes of being recognized as having the best tasting pork in the country. Each team presents their dish to numerous judges and hundreds of guests who vote for the best bite of the day. While the Johnsons did not end up wearing the Koshan crown in Snowmass, Colorado, they did end up winning big with a country that has a crown.
You are now officially a member of the British Pig Association.
On Thursday, June 8, 2017, the British Pig Association awarded Lucky George Farm their own pedigree for 2 of their animals, making them the first American pig producers to be invited into the organization. Founded 133 years ago, the association tracks and preserves lineage of endangered breeds like large black pigs to ensure their survival.
This is a long-term project, and they obviously made a real commitment to the long haul. Looking after these pigs is something, or any of these breeds, it's something that has to be passed on from generation to generation. So you have to have the next generation of pedigree breeders to pass the animals on to.
The Johnsons see the new distinction as one more tool, helping them continue to practice conservancy through consumption.
These pigs have a life, and they're going to one day be on your plate. They have a life with purpose, and hopefully we're raising them in a purposeful way.
For Market to Market, I'm John Torpy.